What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we have the Cavalier Valkyrie boss, and she's like a little bit tricky to fight. She's definitely not as easy as Weekend and Hulkling were in the previous month. You definitely have to be careful in this fight because she does a lot of block damage. That's like the thing that she does. So let's talk about the nodes that she has first and then the abilities. So Compel do special attacks. When the defender activates their special 1 or special 2 within striking distance, the attacker is passively rooted until the final hit of the attack. So what this means is that basically if you are close to the opponent when they launch a special attack, you're gonna be rooted, which means you're not gonna be able to move until the last hit of the special attack. So like I would avoid using champions that's like when you use your final medium attack or your final light attack to stay close to the defender, because there are some champions, like I think Iceman is one of them, where if you finish a combo with the medium, like you're usually close to them, and if she pops a special right away, you might get rooted. And in this fight, I believe we are going to get rooted once, and you're gonna see what happens. But you don't want to do that. And basically what I do here is like back off from the corner to throw my special, because I don't want to be in the corner if she pops special right away. So I dash back after the special to see, and it works. We're not close to her. And then the second node, 2 Tango. So both champions gain a passive combo shield while their combo is less than 10 and gain +1 combo meter each time they are struck. Nothing too special. And then we have Fractured Guard. So the attacker gains a permanent armor break, reducing their armor by 10% whenever they block one of the first attack. So this can stack, but basically this is a really good way to heal, because you gain a permanent armor break, which is really good. For willpower, you can heal it back, but also you remove 1 armor break if you throw a special attack for each bar of power you have. So if you have 2 bars of power and you have 2 armor breaks, you're gonna get rid of both of them. So right there, see? She threw that special right away, and I was in the striking distance, and yeah, I couldn't move. You see, I was dexing, and I did a pretty good job there at dexing. I kind of freaked out, but it worked. So yeah, you gotta be careful in this fight. And then the second or the fourth node, Trial by Fire. If you haven't hit the opponent by 4 seconds, you get an incinerate effect. Claire is really good because I'm usually in the incinerate phase to deal the more damage, so you can be immune to that and gain power with Claire. And then Kinetic Transference 2, so she gains 7.5 power, percent power if she hits us in the block. So yeah, and that was a special 2, pretty easy. You avoid it, and then there's like a projectile, pretty easy, but most of the times like base special 1, super easy. And now let's get into her abilities. So first thing to know is that let's talk about actually the bulwark buff that she has, and then the what's the other called, the pierce debuff, or sorry, buff. So basically whenever Valkyrie's combo meter rises past multiple of 10, so when she has 10 hits and she goes to 11, she's going to gain a pierce buff, which gives her a very high amount of block penetration. And then whenever Valkyrie's combo meter drops past 10, she gains a bulwark, and the bulwark gives her block proficiency. But the important thing to know is that when she has 1 bulwark, and that is from her Awaken ability, she is completely stun immune. So that is why I have Claire here. You can buff immune that, you can nullify that, and also if you try to nullify a buff from her, you're going to get rid of it, but it is going to become passive, and it's going to last, I believe, 6 seconds or something like that. So if you nullify it, it's gonna come back as a passive for a little bit of time. So yeah, it's sketchy. But yeah, it's a really fun fight. Like the way that Valkyrie works is that she has a combo shield as a defender that is permanent, and it only works, it only goes away once she has like past or 10 hits past that. So they make it like when you cater with the 11th hit, she gains that bulwark right there. or sorry, the pierce, and then because you drop her combo meter to 0, that means she loses the combo, and that is the bulwark. So yeah, I mean, it's a really interesting fight. I love that the combo meter stuff. But yeah, she's going to be stun immune for like a long amount of this fight. So baiting special ones, baiting cave attacks is the way to go. And you can see another bulwark because we actually got to reload the combo. And then she has some more abilities. So if you don't use a nullify champ, if she has 3 pierce buffs or more than 3, and she hits you in the block, she will inflict an instant bleed on you, dealing direct damage. So be careful about that. And also, whenever you inflict her with a non-damaging debuff, she has up to 90% chance to purify it. So your parries, 90% to purify them, but it scales with your block proficiency. So if she gets more than 3 bulwarks, it is going to be tough because she will have like the maximum proficiency she can get. So that's going to be probably 90% to purify your stuns. But with nullified champions, you do not have to worry about that, because with only 1 bulwark, it's not going to be as bad. And since you're going to nullify it, after 5 seconds when it becomes passive, it's going to go away. So I prefer nullified champions for that. And also, it says here that she starts with the indefinite combo shield, and that it prevents her from, yes, she starts with that. As a defender, it does not fall off until when she's struck below 11. So that's why she gains the indefinite pierce, and then when she gets that, she drops below 11 combo, and that gets her the bulwark passive as well. So yeah, man, it's a pretty interesting boss. Not gonna lie, I was really scared of her when I did the live stream earlier. But yeah, I believe nullified champions are the best thing you can do in this fight. And yeah, so now let's talk about the best counters to Valkyrie. That's obviously for me gonna be Mystic champions with like a really good nullify. Like I said, Claire is probably my favorite option. She has like a very strong nullify on hit, and the special too, the buff immunity, it's like really good, man. And like I said, you can be in the Incinerate phase, and if she's not aggressive, you're not going to take that trial fire damage, and it doesn't do much. But the thing, like, you want to avoid that, because if you have an Incinerate on you, that means she's going to deal more damage in the block. And if she has like those pierce buffs as well, it's going to hurt. Or if she throws a special within that close range, you are going to get rooted, and then there's a high chance you block some hits because you're so close. And there's like new animations. And then Diablo could work. He's not the greatest nullify champion, but he could work with the pre-fight. Doom is really good because he's got that high block proficiency as well. He's got a pretty good nullify. I'm not sure if Dr. Voodoo can work, because those are passives. I'm not sure he can prevent that. But yeah, I think Sigil Scarlet Witch probably can work. She can maybe, yeah, I think she can nullify them, but they're gonna come back by a little bit for a little bit of time because they're passive. But keep in mind, she cannot steal that because she can only steal buffs that she can get. So she's not getting Bulwark or Pierce. But yeah, man, that's like pretty much the best champions for this. Obviously, you can use Ghost because you don't need to parry with Ghost, or Kitty Pryde because she's got the class advantage as well. But I feel like you play it really safe if you go with like nullified champions. But yeah, guys, hopefully this video helps you take down Valkyrie. I was really scared of the live stream earlier, but I'm glad I figured that one out. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.